Hello guys, happy Tuesday. What day is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, good morning. Can't even keep it with the days of the week. So anyway, I want to go over some things with you guys right quick. And some of the things that I want to go over with you are 35 new things. They're on my list right now, 35 new things. I had to sit down and write them down and number them because I'll be celebrating 11 years next month with Scentsy, and I had to take a look at my whole Scentsy journey. So I have it here right before me. So for the past 10 years, exclusively, I've worked events. Within 30 days of joining Scentsy, there was one party that was hosted by a friend. I had that party, and after that, it was just all events. And I think maybe one other party somewhere along the way. It was just one. I can't remember when it was. That was it. So I had 2 parties during a 10-year period, but all of my, everything with my business has been totally events. So although when I get people to join my team, I would always encourage them to do parties, but I really wasn't doing them. So I wasn't really good at them because I wasn't doing it. So since March, when things changed, when all the events and all the places shut down, I had to figure out a new way to get myself out there. I had to find new ways to work my business because the old way wasn't working. Sometimes those old things that we do and we find ourselves running into a brick wall and they're not working anymore, we have to go and find another way. And that's what I did. So I'm going to list those things to you guys, the things that I started doing to help change things, totally change things, and it's working. But it can't be one thing. It can't be 2 things. I have a list. I have 35 new things that I'm starting to do since March, from March to November. And I'm going to tell you guys a lot of the change I've seen since I've started doing this. I've seen a lot of promotions, a lot of duplications. So I'm going to go over the list right quick. I posted the list already, but I'm going to go and read it to you so you can see what I'm talking about. So I went out there on YouTube to learn how to do virtual parties, not just YouTube, but also various groups that Scentsy has in place where there are several consultants who specialize in virtual parties. So I joined those groups to see what it is that they were doing so I can try to duplicate that. So virtual parties, I started doing virtual parties. Virtual fundraisers. So as I got one right now, I got a virtual fundraiser going on right now. One of my Facebook friends, used to be a consultant, sent me a message and wanted me to sponsor her daughter. And I said, what is she doing? And she told me what she was doing. I said, okay, I do fundraisers. Let's do a virtual fundraiser. So I'm doing one of those right now. First time I've done one before, but it's going so well. So in doing the virtual parties and fundraisers, I've learned that you have to learn more about hostess coaching. That means you got to learn how to talk to the person that's hosting the party so that you can get a better feel. So you can get more results from that party, because what happens, these are people that they're familiar with, they're close to, so they're going to have more of a rapport with them. So you have to get them involved. So I had to learn how to do that because this is something that's all new to me. Something else I'm starting to do are lunch parties. And each time my team members join, I am actually doing their lunch parties for them. I'm doing their virtual parties for them because there are so many consultants on my team listed all over the United States and Canada. So I can't physically be there. So I'm encouraging all of my team members to set up a group on Facebook so I can go live in their groups to do a lunch party for them. Because what happens, those people who are close to them, a lot of them don't know what Scentsy is. So this is a great way to get the information out there to the people who they're surrounded with in their groups to get orders. So to help them reach their shooting star, okay? So I talked about making sure all my team members have a VIP customer page. So I put that down as one of those on my list. Birthday discounts. I started giving birthday discounts because before I used to go out there on Facebook and just say happy birthday to all of my friends, because Facebook will bring up a notification every day to let you know who on your list has a birthday. So I used to go out there on their page and say happy birthday. I don't do that anymore. I send private messages to say happy birthday to them, and then I'll tell them I have a birthday discount just for them. I started doing that back in March, and that's like been so great. So then after that, I started talking more about consultants signing up for $0. So started that. That's been great. I haven't had a campaign for that before. I started doing that in March. I started doing that in like late June, the campaign for $0. That's gone over really, really well. I probably have helped over 40 people join for $0 or at a discount. And here's the thing that's so impressed. That's what's really impressive is that the people who I've gotten to join at $0 or a discount, they're repeating it. They're doing the same thing. So the teams are really growing and growing and growing. So that's so duplicatable. And I've done so many things to kind of help tweak that, because at the beginning it was a little shaky with the way I was putting it out there, because people weren't really sure about what it was and didn't really know exactly what they had to do. But the more and more we do this, we're sharpening our skills with that. We've got chats put together. We got groups put together. And I'm actually not even having to run it that often anymore. The people who I've gotten to join at $0 or a discount, they're pretty much running it because they're having fun with it and they're doing the same thing that I've taught them. Okay. Then TikTok. Of course, I got on TikTok because I found that doing the things to try to get people engaged and excited about anything. I mean, when I do the TikTok videos, I'm doing TikTok videos on whatever. I mean, it doesn't have to be Scentsy, but I want to find a way to make people happy. Make them happy, because I don't want them to feel like all I'm talking about Scentsy. So I go out there on my page. I may do some dances. I may do some, voiceover stuff. Who knows, whatever. But TikTok is a great way to connect with new people. So I've been doing that. Virtual bingo. I've done one virtual bingo party, and that was real fun. I had my daughter involved. She was working with me on that one. So the virtual bingo was that was real fun. I mean, I've got 2 people to join my team from the virtual bingo. I've gotten some customers from the virtual bingo, so that went over well. Then the Zoom calls. I mean, we started doing Zoom calls every week. We started back in March. We do this every Thursday, and they've been really, the virtual Zoom calls, the training is great. Everybody who I see that are on those calls consistently are doing so much better with their business. And we started out doing the virtual Zoom call just one night. We probably stayed on there for about 4 or 6 hours, and we didn't realize how much time it passed, but just kind of collaborating and going over things that we know that could really help us. So that went well. Now, Amy is another thing that I consistently use. Amy is everything. Amy is like a personal assistant to remind you of those people you need to reach out to, customers and team members. That's been great, because I truly didn't have a real follow-up system before Amy. But every day I work my Amy. If I don't, I may skip her day and I'll catch up on it. But Amy is a app that allows you. It'll allow you to put your customers in there. It automatically pull your customers over when they go to your website and order. But for those people who are not going to the website, you have to manually put that in. But I love that because I don't always have time to remember who I need to follow up with. Photofy is another thing that I use quite often. Whenever my new team members join my team, they're going to I get them to send me their picture so I can put a little Scentsy logo on there. Then I put a big welcome banner on there to welcome them. So right now I have a campaign for the seniors. So I use the photofy quite often for that, because I take my hand and I put like the moisture medley bundle in my hand that comes from photofy. And I'm able to just kind of switch it up, put all kind of cool stuff on there. I love photofy, so I use that a lot. And I'm starting to create thank you flyers using the photofy, thanking my customers when they make a purchase. I'm starting now to thank them on Facebook. I didn't used to do that. I just started doing that like a week or so ago. Here I am, been a consultant for almost 11 years. I just started doing the thank you on Facebook. I didn't do that before. So, there are thank you flyers out there already that consultants have made, but I felt like putting my picture in there and kind of personalizing it. I think that's so much better. I have thank you flyers for my customers who are buying for the seniors. I have one for my fundraiser, And I have just a separate one just for my online customers when they make a purchase. I just go out there and thank them. The Spoil a Senior campaign, this is something that I just started doing. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I've always felt the need to give back. So I'm thinking, how can I give back? So Mama is in a nursing home. She had a stroke back in February. So I thought, let me start there because I have some kind of connection with that place. I have a brother in a nursing home. I have an uncle in a nursing home. And I have an aunt in a nursing home. 4 relatives in a nursing home. But I thought, let me start here where Mama is because I have that personal connection with them. All I did was pick up the phone and call them to see if it's possible for me to give the seniors some special gifts. And I told them what it was, and they said, fine, we have an angel tree anyway. We would love for you to do this. So I set it up, and I set up a link. I set up a party link, and I call it Spoil a Senior. And I just did a full description to tell people why I'm doing this. And I've given the address to the nursing home on my post and the link, just in case somebody wants to send it directly to the nursing home. They can totally do that. Or they can send the money to me so I can bag it up and take it over there personally along with the others. So this is the first time I've done something like that, and it's really going over well. And several team members have opted into it. So we're going to make this be a joint effort. And we're going to also make this be an annual thing that we do because I'm just so impressed with the feedback that we've been getting because we've actually gotten people who I don't know to jump in and say, I want to donate. It is so amazing to see when you post something out there, how many people will be willing to help when you're doing something like this. Then the other thing, okay, lots of live videos. I do a lot of live videos because I find that, especially right now where we're not able to do a lot of things face-to-face, events are shut down. They're advising us to stay safe and not get in crowds of people. So we're doing a lot of things virtually. So it causes me to do a lot more videos because I want people to see what we have. A lot of people don't know what Scentsy is. They don't know how exciting it makes us. They don't know how much joy this has brought to us if you're not going live. So I love to go live, and I hear a lot of people saying, I'm afraid to go live. Like, just be yourself. You don't have to worry about knowing everything. It's okay. It's okay to go out there and just have fun. The only thing they're looking for entertainment. They're looking for fun. Bring your kids in it and all the things. Bring your animals into it. Just go out there and have fun. You don't have to worry about being perfect. One time we did a 2-minute video challenge. I challenged my team members, you guys. I challenge you to go 2-minute live because you're going to be like in and out. Show your product, you're in, talk about it, out of there. Even flip your camera around if you don't want to be in the camera. Flip it around so that you can be talking about the product. So easy, so easy. Don't worry about knowing everything because I don't know everything and I'm still going out here doing things. So, okay, so the next thing, I want to say that I lost my place. I want to make sure I go down. Okay, do a lot of selfies with your products. Take your products. We get so many new products. Hold it up. Hold it up in your hand and take a selfie with that. I do that all the time. Every time something new comes out, I'm going to hold it up in my hand. What is a warm of the month, scent of the month, bars, whatever. Your customers' orders, your kit, if that's all you have, whatever you have, use what you got. Hold it up. Take a picture of it. Take a selfie. Post it on Facebook so people can see what it is so they can ask about what it is. Do a lot of those. Where are we? I'm losing my place here. Okay. Do a lot of engaging posts on social media. So I do that quite often. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to say my good mornings. I'm going to post something inspirational. I'm going to post something spiritual. I'll post something funny. I'll post some food. I'll post places. Just various things. Just kind of mix it up so you can get people to follow you. The thing about being on social media, you want to make sure you post something out there that's going to be engaging. You want to post questions. You want to ask for their opinions. Go out there and say, okay, what do you think about this? Do you want red or do you like blue? Or what kind of food do you like? Do you like ketchup on your fries? Do you like ketchup on the side? Things like that. Get people responding to you. Next thing you know, you're going to have them watching you overall because Facebook will hide your posts. If people aren't liking your posts or engaging on your posts, they're going to hide your posts. And in return, you need to post on other people. When they post something, you need to post over there on their posts. You need to engage. You need to respond. You need to comment. You need to connect with new people every day. Make it a goal to connect with new people on Facebook. Okay, then, okay, I think I said this before. We set up a new chat in a group for potential team members. I have a chat and a group set up specifically for potential consultants, because I want them to see that this is not a scam, because there are a lot of scams out there. So I have this place for them to view the success of others who have earned their kit at a discount or $0. They can see the testimonies. Each time somebody's earned it, I break it down and I tell how much they've sold and what timeline they've done it in. So we have that place set up for them so they can take a look to see others who have accomplished what they're trying to accomplish. Then the shopping links is something else that I thought about. There are other consultants who are doing this already, and I thought, let me do this. I've never done this before. So the shopping links is a way for you to give a chance to your customers to build rewards. So each time somebody come to me and I'll ask them, can I create a shopping link for you? Not party link, guys. You don't want to say that. AKA party link is what it is, but you want to call it a shopping link. People don't like, when you say the word party, they're going to run, and they'll run fast. So you want to create a shopping link for them to have a better shopping experience. So each time they shop, they will build rewards. So once they get to $200, you can give them examples. Once they reach $200, they can get $20 in free products and 1/2 off and a perpetual reward. So it's like 2/2 off and $20 in free products. They got to pay shipping because the party is not big enough to get free shipping. If you decide to tell them to let those rewards build to 500, the shipping is free. The rewards are bigger, but I'd go ahead and tell them at 200. Whatever you do, you want to make sure that your party does not expire. So make sure those parties are extended out for at least 90 days or longer, so they won't expire, because those will expire on you. So shopping links are great. Then create lots of training videos. Yeah, I have also created lots of training videos. Each time, like this is a training video right here. So whenever I see team members struggling in an area, I have decided to just put a video together so I can just share that every time. For example, I have a shopping link video. I have a link on how you can start Scentsy for $0. I have videos on how to make samples. I have videos on how to work events. I have videos for everything. How to use cotton cleanups. I got videos on everything. So when my customers ask me about something, particular product, how to use the diffuser, I have a video for that. So I have videos for everything, and they're on YouTube. So each time I think about something, I want to make a video out of that. And something else, guys, something else you want to do for those people who are trying to join Scentsy for $0 or at a discount. If you got a kit that you want to gift to somebody, you need to set yourself up to receive money. You need to have Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, all of the things. You need to have all of those things. And you need to also be set up where you can accept credit card payments, all of that. You can Google that to get more details about that. You get a tax write-off for any charges related to processing these. You get to write that off on your taxes. And something else I've started doing, I'm starting to do a lot more specials for my customers during COVID. When people come by here to pick up their orders, they're guaranteed to get some kind of discount from me. Especially I call it porch pickup. So I have a lot of porch pickups. I've done some porch pickups for customers, and they also come to my house to pick up. And they know whenever they come to my house, they're going to have some extra goodies in the bag. I just do. I put lots of samples in there. And sometimes I just put whole product deals in there. I give discounts. They love that. So they don't mind coming to my house because they know they're going to get extra goodies when they come to my house. So the samples that I put in my customers' bags, I'm going to always put a cotton cleanup in there. I'm going to always put washer whips, things that they normally wouldn't buy, that they probably wouldn't think about. That's what I'm going to put in their bags because I want them to know that they can buy more. And each time I do that, people always want more, and I know that's what they want. They're going to come back. So I'm going to make sure I do that. So make sure you guys watch lots of YouTube videos, not just from me, but there are so many consultants out there with videos. When I joined Scentsy, I watched so many videos. I watched a lot of videos in the workstation. I watched a lot of training videos on YouTube at the beginning, and I still do it. Every now and then, I'll hear somebody saying, well, what are some of the things that you guys think about with making samples? And you're going to see me saying, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube, because how-to videos are out there on YouTube, how to do everything. There's how-to videos on cooking. There's how-to videos on how to talk to somebody. There's how-to videos that get you beyond where you are in anything related to your Scentsy business. There's a video for it. Okay, let's see what else follows. Okay, you want to also follow other consultants. Those of you who are in here now, you guys can totally send each other friend requests, because you'll find that you'll learn from one another. So connect with other Scentsy consultants. I've done that so long, and it doesn't even have to be just from here. Go out there, the people that you see on YouTube. That's how I found several consultants, guys, to follow. I found them on YouTube, and I found them on Facebook, and then I follow them. So a lot of them have open pages. So it's a good idea to go follow people who are doing the things that you want to do in your business. Let's see what else I got. So make sure you join several networking groups as well. I'm in so many networking groups. I am probably in maybe hundreds by now, because since we've been in, I've been finding all kind of places to network. So I'm out there finding various networking groups. There's so many out there, guys. A lot of you who have just joined recently, that's where I found you. I found you in these networking groups. So guys, get out there, find networking groups to connect with new people. I hear so many people saying, well, I can't find anybody else to buy from me. It's because you're not putting yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there. Even if we're indoors, you got so many places. You can even start with your friends on Facebook already. Start there. Look at their friends list and start sending friend requests. Most likely they will accept, because you have friends in common. A lot of times people will look to see if you have a friend in common, they'll go ahead and accept. And if you have a hobby of any kind, go find groups. Go find cooking groups. Go find pet groups. People will put me in groups. I'm in so many groups because so many people have just added me to groups. I'm in pet groups. I'm in women networking groups. I'm in cooking groups. I don't cook, but I'm in there. Okay. I'm in all kind of groups. Okay. Just groups. Find them. They're out there. Okay. And then something else. We've invited a lot of guest speakers to come over here. So guys, pay attention to that. We do that pretty often. We've learned a lot from those guest speakers. And anytime you want to go back here, you can go back here and just pull up those people who you follow that you're inspired by. There's so many videos, guys, even in this group, in addition to Facebook. In addition to, Facebook groups, and also on YouTube. And coaching, we do that. I do that pretty often. I find myself coaching team members on a regular basis. I do this pretty often. Whether it's live or whether it's through chats, I'm always coaching team members. Guys, if you got a team, make sure you coach them. Make sure you always stay there and be available for them. We have so many tools in the workstation. So I'm going to always guide you guys back to your workstation. Tell you, go back to your workstation. Take a look at the news tab every day. Look at that news tab every day. Always check that. Familiarize yourself with your workstation. Go click on some tabs, guys. It's not going to hurt you. Go click on something. It's not going to break anything. If you go click on the tabs in the workstation, you're okay. You're not going to break it. It is fine. Go familiarize yourself with that. Familiarize yourself with your website. You're not going to break anything. Also, gifts. Okay, send out team gifts. I send team gifts out. We always recognize our team members who are doing extraordinary things. Now we even have a special... we have a special acknowledgement every month where we do like a pamper pack. So guys, get those emails in. We do a pamper pack every month to show appreciation to those who are doing extraordinary things to give back. So make sure you get those emails in to me for that. Let's see what else. And so we do team shout outs, guys. Do shout outs. Shout somebody out. If it's somebody out there that's stepped out there to help you in any way, they don't even have to be on your team. Shout somebody out. Go out there and do a praise report and say, because of this person, I've been able to gain from that. like their posts. Comment on their posts. When somebody go live, go out there and say thank you for that. Say thank you for sharing whatever it is that you're wanting to share with us. So go out there and do like those praise reports. Let's see. Send out more. Okay. And attend training, guys. We have training every week. Make sure you attend those training. We send the emails out. We post it over here. And we also send the emails out. Send those emails out every week to let you guys know about the Zoom calls. They're every week. Every week at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Last week we had a guest speaker on there. But guys, show up. When you show up, you go up. So when you show up to those meetings, you'll find that things will change. Let's see. Make sure you use tips. Use the tips. We always post in the post to your page, post over here. So make sure you're using those tips that are provided for you. And I've seen people say, well, I don't know what to say. We even give you verbiage. We give you that too. We give you pictures. We give you verbiage. It's up to you to use that because we are giving it to you. Not just me, but everybody. Most consultants are sharing things over here on a regular basis. Okay, then something else, guys. We lead by example. We lead by example. So I am constantly trying to show team members, you guys, how to work your business virtually. I've had so many people to say, well, I don't have any sense. People want to smell things. Guys, since March, I have been selling without people smelling. Did I say that? I've been selling without people smelling. Scentsy done a great job with the full description of the fragrances on our website. When you click on the website, you're going to see a little, you hover over that, you'll see a drop down of the description of the fragrances. So people who are really into fragrances, they're going to know. They already know what they want. So you can just say, by the way, do you like fresh scents? Do you like bakery scents? Scensy's done a great job with that. I don't even use my testers. I don't because I can basically give them feedback on what I like. And if you guys don't know, if you're new, if you want to get some feedback, come on over here and ask us. We'll kind of give you some feedback. And Scentsy has also marked the favorites or the ones that are most popular. They have flagged it. They flagged it for a reason because these scents have been around for a long time and people really like those scents and they're buying the fragrances. Okay. So yeah, work with what you got, guys. And when you work with what you got, you're going to find things changing. So I got to say, in the 10 years, almost 11 years, guys, that I worked Scentsy, from March to now, I've seen a big soar in my business. I've seen things really climb up. Really shoot up. Just because of these things that I just mentioned to you. I think I said 35 things and maybe 36 things that I just mentioned. And all these things I've just done since March, guys. And I've seen a huge difference. And I was just on a one-track mind for 10 years. And all I was doing was events. And that's all I did. I couldn't teach anybody how to do parties. I couldn't teach you how to do things virtually. I couldn't teach you how to join for $0. I couldn't teach you how to do it. I was doing it, but I didn't know how to teach you how to do it. But I've been learning. And you guys have learned too. I've learned so much from you guys. Some of the new team members who have joined over here, I've learned so much from you guys. And this information that I'm getting from you, I'm able to pass on to my team members who are coming on new team members. But you guys are totally awesome over here. And I just wanted to say that. And I just wanted to come over here and tell you guys about the things that I didn't do. And now the things that I am doing and working with the things that are working. So you have to keep searching for things. When things aren't working, you have to keep searching because I've got a list of things that I'm doing now, like 36 new things and no telling how many more out there. There's several more things that I have not tried that I'm willing to try, but you have to be willing to try new things. And how you learn to do things is go out there and you seek the information. Okay, guys, have a great one. Love you guys. Bye.